Welcome to LinkNotions. In this video we learn how to create the sociogram of a group. You find examples of a sociogram on our website linknotions.com. Click Home. Here are the different patterns made available by LinkNotions. And here is the link to the creation of a sociogram of a group. With this film we want to show that LinkNotions is an excellent software to create a sociogram. A sociogram is a visual representation of the relationships within a group. On this page we explain the concept of a sociogram and several ways to create. Here you have an example of a sociogram. Let's click to open it. It is about a group of 25 people from which we have created 8 subgroups using information from a questionnaire. In the questionnaire we ask the people with whom they prefer to work first, second, and with whom they do not want to work. Take group 2. Clicking the bottom of Agnes, we see the opinion she expressed. Green means she selected Natalie first. Blue means she chose Christiane second. Orange, she will not work with Carmen. If you want to create your own sociogram with LinkNotions software, you need a license you can purchase in the shop. A license allows you to create your own diagrams from scratch and use LinkNotions templates to change in your account. Here you get pricing information. Click Buy and you will be asked to fill out information to create your account and pay by PayPal or credit. Once in your account, we will create a new diagram. Let's click Create World. Give it a title, Sociogram 1. And indicate the number of columns and rows. 12 times 6. Let's click Create. That is our space containing 96 empty boxes. Introduce the names of people of the group in different boxes. Double-click an empty square. Inscribe a name, Vincent. Finally click on Create. Do this with different people, Carmen, Charles, etc. For every person we can give content. Let's right-click or double-click at the box. Then click on Modify. The window Notion Properties opens. In the window we can change the name, give information as favorite sports, leisure, behavior, birth date, etc. Here we can add information in tabular form. We can add files such as documents or photos. Let's save. Let's now indicate the relationships between people. We want, for example, show that Vincent expressed that among all the people in the group, it is with Carmen that he would like to work on first. The relationship starts from Vincent and arrives at Carmen. By convention, a relationship starts from the bottom of a box and arrives on the top of another box. To create the relationship, we set the cursor above the square of Vincent. 2 small grey circles appear. The relation starts from Vincent. We click the bottom circle. We see that the overall scheme loses some colour. Now we click the other notion concerned, Carmen. The link property window appears. As the relationship first choice does not yet exist, we will create it. Let us write the name of the type of relationship in this rectangle, first choice, and give a color by clicking on Color and choosing a color from the palette. Save. Let's note now that Vincent lives in the same street as Carmen. Click the bottom of Vincent. Click on Carmen and write lives in the same street. Save. Clicking down Vincent, we see that there are 2 links that lead him to Diana. The green relationship means that he chose Carmen first. The orange relationship means that he lives in the same street. We can go and insert all the details of a group in the diagram. Here is a diagram of 25 people classified according to their number of positive and negative votes. In the first row are the people who have not had any negative choices with a number of positive choices, descending from left to right. Thus Basil was chosen first, once, and 3 times as second choice. These are the same people arranged according to their mutual first choice. We have in this group 8 mutual choice of couples. If we would like to have 8 groups, we will probably keep these 8 couples as a basis for creating the groups. Finally, we show you how to mark people with a certain characteristic. Subject groups are useful for this purpose. We want to mark all persons practicing sport. Click plus near subject groups. Give the name Practicing Sports. In the list, we see that the subject group Practicing Sports exists. We can add people in this subject group by clicking on the plus behind the subject group. The scheme becomes clearer. Now we can add people to the subject group by clicking on them. When we have finished, we click in a corridor. By activating the subject group, every box of this subject group are flashing in grey. Let's modify the subject group by clicking on the small pen behind its name. Here we can find the people contained. We can change the name, add people, remove people, change the effect applied. Instead of the blinking effect, we can choose corner squares, a color and a label with max 6 letters, or numbers. Let's back up. Activate the square by clicking the last icon behind its name. We can now see the boxes containing the characteristic Practice a sport. Subject groups can thus highlight the characteristics of people, their interests, their place of residence, etc. Here is an example with 3 characteristics: practicing a sport, likes cinema, sociable. By enabling these 3 characteristics, people who have them are marked. These marks can be very useful if you create subgroups, to easily put together people with the same characteristics or complementary ones. Well, in this film we presented some possibilities for creating a sociogram of a group. You will find further information on this page and in the info section in menu under Film or User Manual. Thank you for your attention and see you soon on LinkNotions.com.